And I also just want to mention how this is done, because I think a lot of times people will look at the information and they'll say, wow, that was a survey. I'm not going to accept it on its face. How could this be right? As you'll see in the methodology, we went into roughly 50 countries, and as a part of this, we interviewed people. And we didn't just ask them point blank, are you engaged in slavery? I mean, think about the challenge of how hard that was. When we first engaged with Fiona, they said, is there a way that you can help us survey on slavery? We've done challenging projects before. This is probably the most challenging Gallup has ever done. But what we do is a network sample. So we knock on somebody's door, again, they're face-to-face, nationally representative surveys, and we ask them, please tell me everyone in your family, in your immediate family, your wife, your husband, your kids, and then tell me their names, etc., their ages. And then we ask them, have any of them been subjected to forced labor or forced marriage? And then if somebody tells us yes in a very candid way, we ask them when it happened, how it happened, where it happened, a long list of items. And by the way, of the 72,000 people that we interviewed, about 700 of them said we know somebody that was subjected to this particular kind of forced labor or forced marriage. But we took those data, and again, I can sit here and argue for days about why this is some of the best data that you can consume on this particular topic. But we extrapolated that and made projections for all the other countries. Because think about it, how else are you going to do that in order to get into a place like North Korea and knock in doors? It's impossible. You can't do it. So this is the best available thing that we can do. And again, I highly encourage you to go through I'm actually almost all the way through the 300 pages myself of the report. And I highly recommend reading every page.